It seems kind of weird and generally, I would say, unhealthy to put that much emphasis on a book, especially if we're looking at Twilight from a feminist perspective, to put that much emphasis on a book that kind of puts women in this kind of demure position where they're being protected by, well, by vampires, but by men specifically.
The movies make it seem like the women are the weaker species in the book. You look at that with Bella, you also look at it with the wife of one of the werewolves who got slashed in the face because her husband got angry and she makes him muffins.
One thing that was interesting, I had a conversation with a group of people a while ago about Twilight and how vampires used to be seen as this vehicle in art that allowed people to talk about lust and sexual desire and things that at the time weren't appropriate to, you know, talk about. And now in our society, when it is appropriate to talk about those things, vampires are being used as a vehicle to kind of stifle that, to you know, put sexuality back in an abstinence-only category, to put you know, gender roles of male and female back into very traditional roles. So it's kind of a reversal. People
just look at it as, at least a major theme of the book seems to be abstinence. I don't know how people are pulling that out, but, you know, they're so scared about, you know, having sex that, you know, because they're going to destroy each other's bodies or something, I don't know, that they decide to wait until after they're married, and they do end up doing that. And I think the message of that is so good for parents that, you know, people don't necessarily want to ruin that. I think that, you know, art is meant a lot of times just to be all in good fun, especially if it's a plot-driven novel like Twilight is. But I think the problem is that when something starts out as all in good fun and then becomes this kind of fanatical craze among society, then it stops being about good fun and it starts to really affect people's lives, and they can't just leave the art in the art category of their life, and it starts to affect other areas.